These 16 members of the Outcast motorcycle gang are at the center of a multi-agency investigation, including the Georgia Attorney General's office. The U.S. Army confirmed to me that 9 of the 16 members are former Army vets.
A few moments later.
I'm a licensed bounty hunter. Meaning, if you jump bond and your shit is 65,000 or above, I work with the marshals. I'm gonna come kick your front door in. Not gonna bother me at all. So this chick I'm dating, she decides to tell me, I am never going to submit to you. I am never going to be loyal to you. All my loyalty is going to go to Outcast Motorcycle Club and 2 of my exes in this club. She decides at 2 o'clock in the morning while I'm at work, she wants to be on FaceTime with one of them. I can break into a phone without the phone. All I need is the cell phone number. And I'm going to get in your phone in 15 minutes. And I'm going to have all of your text messages from 2 years within 4 hours. This is what I do. She is now under a federal RICO indictment charge. Behold, Outcast Motorcycle Club is now under a federal RICO indictment charge because she wanted to play with me and wanted to be on live with these. The niggas that she cheated with that were married, I took all their text messages from 2 years and I sent them to the guy's wife. Both of the guys that she cheated with in Outcast, they are now getting a divorce. And 32 members of Outcast Motorcycle Club are under federal RICO indictment charge. When I get my lick back, I do it legally and I make sure you go to prison for a long time.
Man, good buddy was really upset. Now that's petty. That's some petty, nasty work. The woman already told you what type of time she was on. Why would you do that? Jer, I gotta get her. I would do the same thing. I'm gonna snitch. Is this? Jer, I'm not a snitch if I'm a cop. My man said that he actually went this far. The woman told you who she was. She says that my loyalty lies with 2 of these dudes were my exes. They're clapping the cheeks. And I'm not going to submit to you, but I'll submit to them. And that's just how it goes. And you went and did some nasty work, went and told their wifeys for lifeys, got them getting divorced. Come on, bro. Deal with the woman. Don't deal with the dudes. Why you hating the players? Come on, man. This is just too much. But I don't know if this is the Atlanta chapter, if Buddy was from Atlanta, if I titled it Atlanta. But this looks like similar to the same thing with this indictment. Let's get into that clip though to find out more about this motorcycle gang here. Let's go.
AG office says that the Outcast motorcycle gang, they're behind several mass shootings and crime right here in the state of Georgia. Meanwhile, investigators say this gang is powerful because the members are former military and tonight they're recruiting. These 16 members of the Outcast motorcycle gang are at the center of a multi-agency investigation, including the Georgia Attorney General's office. The U.S. Army confirmed to me that 9 of the 16 members are former Army vets. They held various leadership positions and won many awards. They are Lee Mole, a.k.a. Trench, Terrence Danita Potter, a.k.a. Chatterbox, Eddie Latson, a.k.a. Stash, Joseph Leaks, a.k.a. Axel, Marquise Jones, a.k.a. Grudge, Donovan Scott, a.k.a. Socket, Sharon Gilbert, a.k.a. Hard Left, Damon Thompson, a.k.a. Nine Ball, and LeBaron Pollock, a.k.a. Bootleg. Now, this 60-page indictment, which was unsealed earlier this week, states they were arrested for their involvement in mass shootings in Augusta and outside of Savannah last year. They're also indicted on criminal charges including domestic terrorism, assault, and armed robbery, just to name a few. The AG's office says their investigation lasted from August of 2021 through July of 2022. Also, the AG's office tells Channel 2 Action News the Outcast motorcycle gang has 67 chapters across the country, including 4 chapters here in Georgia.
We just know that they're present here in the state of Georgia in several different cities.
Jose Ramirez with Georgia Gang Investigators Association says they're also here in Metro Atlanta, and they're actively looking for more members.
The way they recruit is very specific. So they look for certain people that have value, that will bring value to the club.
But that leaves the question, why would decorated vets allegedly get involved in a biker gang?
You see a lot of military. You see a lot of military personnel, and not only military, right? You see people who possibly got out of law enforcement on a bad term.
Now, the AG's office says they recovered during this investigation more than $180,000 and also more than 70 guns. We are live in downtown Atlanta.
Man, sounds like the same case to me. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. But buddy, that was some nasty work. You gonna send the text messages, all this stuff to the wifeys, man. Come on. Fellas, don't ever do that. Just deal with the woman. And if a woman tells you she don't want to be with you, believe her. You don't gotta go that far to ruin other people's marriages and relationships and stuff like that. That's nasty work. But let's get on to the next clip, guys. Let's go.
I think when I get in relationships, I get scared. Damn, I gotta be stuck with this person forever.
I mean, you're young.
I'm gonna be 50, I'll probably think like this. Let me not say that. I don't want my future wife to see this.
One thing about niggas gonna be niggas.
Social media, it got us fucked up right now. You can't just get on Instagram and you got a girlfriend and you scroll and you see something that got better ass, like, damn, I need that. I hate the BBL era because it's like everybody can get one now. It's like the broke chicks getting one.
Now, why am I?
You got a BBL?
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't hate the BBL era. No, not necessarily.
What? Which one is it? Is it natural or not?
It's natural.
All niggas can do is like, I can get my teeth done.
You can wear a motherfucking lace front and a bitch won't know.
Okay, but if I had a lace front and you found out it was a lace front, how would you look at me after that?
I would look at you like,
why are you
me?
You got
one.
Yeah, man. You get on Instagram, that's all you see. Like he said, anybody can get double cheeked up real quick. They just get that care credit and get it popping. But fellas, you can get hair transplants and things like that. You can get the SMP, which for those of you who don't know, and I've done videos on it, so it's no secret. I got the FUE and I got the SMP. You guys can look that up. Anyway, yeah, man. And fellas, you can get your teeth done. Go ahead and get your teeth. I'm not saying get some veneers. You can get some braces. You can get that other stuff too as well, man. But take care of yourself. Don't be walking around here looking crazy. You see how she was like... She was like, yeah, no, yes. Yeah, they all got BBLs up in there. It's almost like you have to get it done. And this is Atlanta, by the way, guys. But let's get on to the next clip. Let's go.
Met a guy, he told me his name. I'm going to tell you his name at the end. He told me his name. My cousin looks him up. Like, he playing NBA. I'm like, ooh, cool, right? So we go out and shit, we end up, he picked me up in a Lamborghini. This is my favorite car, favorite color.
What color?
It was yellow. So we ended up in the parking structure and we had sex in the parking structure of my hotel on top of the lumber, like the hood. Like people were driving by, and stuff like that. And then the next day, probably, it's a lit parking structure of a hotel.
Did you still have a clothes?
I had a dress on, but I didn't have a
What position?
Like I was laying like on my back in the front, because I was a little bit smaller. It was missionary on the front of it. Yeah. I don't know, time didn't really exist at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you suck dick on this Lambo?
No. So then the next day, I don't know, it just, it was just happened. The next day, we picked me up in the truck, we did the same out the back of the truck. Cool, all right? Let me just tell y'all what his name was. So later when I left Atlanta, we talked for a second. We talked for a second, right? And we never talked again. And I was like, damn, trying to look for the nigga, trying to look for him. I finally looked up his name. Mind you, my cousin looked up his name first. His name was Jesus Shuttlesworth. That's what he told me his name was, y'all. That's Ray Allen in a movie. That's Ray Allen.
So Ray Allen desecrated her on the Lambo, if you will. She didn't even know who he was, but she just knew he was a basketball player. Fellas, this is the same woman that will make you take her out to multiple dinners. She's double cheeked up. She'll make you jump through all these hoops just to get some buns. And that's just one of those things, fellas. If you're a man of status and you're a man of clout, there's no questions to be asked. This is what women do. Women make exceptions for certain things. They'll tell you these things, but for a guy like this, she's in the parking garage. She's getting her cheeks clapped and squirted on, and she didn't even have to really know his name. Buddy said, my name is Jesus Shuttlesworth. From the movie. Was it He Got Game? Was that what it was? Anyway, man. Let me know what you guys think about these clips. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings in abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.